Today, Sarah and I are going to teach you one of the most basic Tuscan sauces, and it's called Pomarola or sugo di pomodoro. And all we need are tomatoes from a can or fresh, and these actually already come with a few basil leaves inside. Fresh basil, we like a little heat, so we're gonna put some cayenne pepper in there, and of course garlic and olive oil. Since we like a little heat, I'm going to just cut a few pieces of this cayenne pepper. And again, I'm sure that you always wash your hands really well because they're quite spicy. Now, this is one of the simplest sauces. Sometimes people think to make it Italian, you have to put who knows what ingredients in there. But actually, Italian cuisine is very simple and allows the food that you're preparing to shine rather than having a mixture of all kinds of flavors. So here now we're gonna get some garlic. I remember as a kid, my mom would fix pomarola and it would make the whole house smell good, I guess thanks to the garlic. And it's just inexpensive, cheap, and can be used for so many different dishes. Some people might just put them in whole like this, but we actually love the flavor of garlic and it is really good. It's a natural antibiotic and the flavor is so good. I remember as a kid growing up in Firenze, that's where I grew up, very close to the hills of Fiesole and Settignano. My brothers would get home from school on their scooters and they would yell on the street, "Mamma, butta la pasta!" Mom, put the pasta in the water, because they were hungry. And so very often she would prepare simply this. Let's set these aside, and now we're gonna get some of the fresh basil still growing in the garden. We could put the leaves in there whole, but you can also stack them up on top of each other, kind of roll them like a cigar. And these as well can be cut into ribbons. Our pan has been preheating in the oven. And of course you could do all this inside on the stovetop, but since we're outside, we're using the oven. Now you have to see as to how quick and easy this is. A nice drizzle of olive oil. We're going to put our garlic and the basil right in here. And allow it to sizzle just a bit. Place it back inside. Then we will add the tomatoes. We'll just allow it to sizzle a few seconds, but we have to watch it closely so the garlic doesn't brown. And as soon as it brings the aroma of the garlic out, we'll pull it out and put the tomatoes in. The tomatoes go in, and we will add just a little bit of salt to taste and a pinch of sugar, and the sugar will cut down the acidity of the tomatoes. Let's give it a quick stir, and these tomatoes go back into the oven. Can you believe as to how easy and quickly this comes together? And what's so wonderful about this sauce, you can use it for so many different dishes. We're gonna place them back into the oven to cook down and simmer, and that will take just a few minutes. Let's close the door and allow the oven to do its magic. Let's peek inside. And here we are, just a few minutes into it. Now you could totally let it simmer longer and get more of an intense flavor, but we like it just like this. So now we're gonna be able to crush it into some smaller chunks. And now we have a sauce that is going to be perfect for so many dishes. Once again, we've stacked up some basil leaves, rolled them up like a cigar, and then we're gonna make some ribbons, which will be beautiful right on top of our red pomarola. And here we go. Look at this. Quickly made, so simple. And look here, we're gonna put a nice drizzle of olive oil on here. And who would not want to sit down at a table and eat something wonderful and simple such as this? I'm gonna give it a quick taste and wish you un buon appetito.